Alright, now the main device. This solid device looks and feels premium with heavy usage of good quality plastic all around the screen and at the rear. It has a 10-inch display screen at the front, while the entire frame itself is just shy of a foot in size, and it weighs about 414 grams. Moving towards the rear, we get to see a small yet loud enough speaker on the left, a reset button in the middle area in case the device ever misbehaves or malfunctions, and the front dash cam at the right. This front dash cam can record videos in 4K video quality, and it can also be rotated in all directions ever so slightly to help you achieve the perfect view of the road. We get greeted with the welcome message on the display screen as soon as the unit receives power, followed by the main menu. On the left, we can see that the 4K video recording on the device has already started here. We get a few icons here on the main menu as well. The recorder icon allows us to see the live feed being received from the front and rear cameras, either one by one or simultaneously. We'll take a look at this in detail once everything is connected inside the car. The mobile internet option can be used here to connect to your phone, which can be either Android for Android Auto or Apple for Apple Carplay. We'll pair my phone with this device in just a moment. The Bluetooth FM function will work only inside the car, so we'll take a look at this later on in the video along with the recorder icon. Clicking on the replay button, we can see all of the recorded files, be it videos or photos, on the screen itself. However, we cannot transfer them to any device. For transferring the files, there are two methods which I will show in a minute. All the files are very neatly labeled and visible on the right side of the screen, and playback of any one of those files is on the left, which is pretty seamless. The file names ending with the letter F are the front camera files, while the file names ending with the letter R are the rear camera files. We get 4 tabs at the top: normal, photo, EMR or emergency, which consists of all the emergency videos that are recorded in any event such as an accident, and the last tab here is parking, which will record all the parking surveillance footage in case someone causes any harm to your vehicle. Heading back, this icon here is to play, pause any Bluetooth music in the car, as well as increase or decrease the volume. Pressing the last icon here allows us to change the date and time settings if needed. Accessing the settings, we get to see a plethora of options. So let's check them out one by one so that you have a detailed understanding of this product. The mobile link allows us to connect to our mobile device, be it Android or Apple. Apart from Bluetooth, we'll also need to pair the Wi-Fi with the device. The Wi-Fi information can be found near the end of the settings menu. For demonstration purpose, let's now pair my Samsung S20 FE 5G phone with this device. On the phone, let's enable Bluetooth and pair to the device having a similar SSID as the Wi-Fi we saw earlier. Once Bluetooth is paired successfully, you should be able to see a prompt pop up on the screen to pair the Wi-Fi as well. Click on connect. It should connect automatically. However, if it doesn't, then enter the Wi-Fi settings of your phone and pair it manually using the SSID and password shown on the mirror screen a while ago. And now both the Bluetooth as well as the Wi-Fi have been paired successfully with this H33 mirror screen. And shortly after, we can see the Android Auto screen appear on our device. All of the apps here function exactly like the wired counterpart with latency at a minimum as per my testing. Few of these apps, namely CarStream, Formata Auto and YouTube Auto, allows to watch videos while the car is being driven and can be very useful specifically for your family and friends to keep them entertained while you concentrate on the road. I've already showcased all of these apps in greater detail in their dedicated videos, so I will not be showcasing them here in this video, as they function exactly the same here as well. As always, these sort of videos are focused mainly towards the co-passengers in your vehicle and not towards the one driving the vehicle. I'll link the playlist of these videos at the end of this video for your convenience. Do check them out right after this video, of course. Now let's try pairing an Apple phone. I'll be using my iPhone SE here. On the phone, let's enable Bluetooth and pair to the device having a similar SSID as the Wi-Fi we saw earlier. Once Bluetooth is paired successfully, you should be able to see a prompt pop up on the screen to start using Apple CarPlay. Click on Use Apple CarPlay, and shortly after, we can see the Apple CarPlay screen appear on our device. All of the apps here function exactly like the wired counterpart with latency at a minimum as per my testing. For either Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, half the screen would be occupied for it, and we cannot go full screen unfortunately, while the remaining half would be occupied by the live feed of either the front or rear cameras, but we cannot see both the cameras together in this mode. We can, however, switch between the cameras by either double tapping on the live feed or by swiping left or right. Here we can also see the volume and home buttons. Let's head over to the recorder icon that we skipped in the beginning. Here we get 3 different views, which are going to be either the front dash cam or the rear dash cam or both the cameras together. Once again, we can switch between the views by either double tapping on the live feed or by swiping left or right. And just like the rear camera, we can even adjust the vertical angle of the front dash cam as well if needed by touching and dragging the left side of the screen vertically. You might notice a few icons everywhere on the screen that disappear from the screen unless you touch the screen. The recording symbol in red color, duration and quality along with current vehicle speed on the left, the time and date on the top right corner, and at the bottom a few icons. Starting from the left, the record button, which can be pressed in case we wish to stop the recording for some reason. Pressing it again will restart the recording. The next icon is the photo icon, which can be used to click pictures from both the front and rear camera simultaneously. Then we get an icon in the shape of a lock, which when pressed will start an emergency video recording on both the front as well as the rear cameras. The red recording symbol here changes to yellow for the duration of that clip, which can be stopped by touching the lock symbol once again. Very useful in situations or mishaps in which you need to see the footage and don't wish to search for it later on in the normal videos folder. The emergency videos will not be overwritten from the memory unless deleted manually. Only the normal video files are deleted. We also get the option to record the videos without any sound in them using the next icon, although I hardly think anyone would switch this off. The next icon is the toggle switch between the three views shown earlier. We can even adjust the brightness of the screen using the next icon. And the last icon, of course, is the home button to go back to the main menu. Alright, the only thing that we are now left with is the actual video quality of both the front and rear cameras. As you can see, the mirror screen here is bright enough even during sunny days such as this one, so that shouldn't be an issue. Starting with the front dash cam during daytime, which is equipped with a 170-degree ultra-wide field of view, we can see that the quality is pretty good and everything is quite clear during a sunny day. The license plates of the cars ahead can be seen clearly as long as they are close enough to the car within a range of 6 to 8 meters at low speeds. Anything further or even during high speeds do raise problems in viewing the number plates properly. Also, it does take the camera some time to adjust to shadows. The rear camera shows similar output, though the quality is not as clear as the front dash cam, which is obvious since this is just 1080p while the front is 4K. Nonetheless, license plates of the cars behind can be seen clearly as long as they are close enough to the car.